Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a major update inside of XRP that we've all been waiting for a very long time. As you guys know, if you're a long-term XRP holder, you have been wanting to qualify for these many airdrops that are going to be happening as XRP adopts many of the DeFi technologies. We've been waiting for Flare, and now we have a new update on Songbird that is going to be the test network actually launching inside of XRP. This is going to bring a tremendous amount of value to XRP. It's going to be unlocking its ability to actually tap into new DeFi protocols, as well as have an entire chain of DeFi under XRP itself. We've all seen the value DeFi possesses, and now one of the biggest leaders of crypto is going to be tapping into that same value. This is something that's amazing, and as an XRP holder, you should be rejoicing because we're all about to make a lot of money in the process. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Always remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos, like the one provided for you here. And make sure you guys sign up and join the Discord server of over 21,000 members and growing. This is where you're going to be able to congregate with the rest of my community and share your own thoughts on the market. Links are provided for you in the description for the people that want to join. On top of that, if you're new and you want extra educational content to help you guys be more profitable and make better decisions inside of the market, I have links in the description to go ahead and download my free ebook and beginner's guide to crypto that's going to help you guys out tremendously. So check it out. Links are provided for you in the description. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. Alrighty guys, so here we are taking a look at Songbird. Now this is going to be part of the Flare network. As you guys know, for XRP holders, this is going to be the introduction to all of the new DeFi that's going to be taking place inside of XRP, right? We've seen DeFi do tremendously over the last year. 2020 was when we really started to see it take off, and it was Chainlink that actually created the opportunity for all of these DeFi protocols to exist. We saw a massive run in 2020. We saw many DeFi protocols exploding in value, and now we're finally seeing XRP tapping into this same value proposition. And so I'm really excited as an XRP holder, as somebody that pretty much put all of my XRP that I had up to claim for all of these airdrops. You guys already know I'm a big time XRP believer, even though it's lagged in this cycle. I mean, that's not anything unheard of. We've talked about why that's so and how it did in the last cycle. But I believe that with XRP launching some of this new stuff, it's really just going to help the overall prospect of it grow entirely, because now a lot of different cryptos that haven't necessarily been able to tap into DeFi are going to be able to implement XRP. Not only that, but when we think about DeFi, many protocols have struggled with building onto Ethereum because of how expensive Ethereum is, right? I don't know if you guys have ever used any DeFi protocols, but I mean, chances are you've used Uniswap, chances are you've used some of these different staking mechanisms, and whenever you stake your money and then you go to withdraw that money, whatever your claim is that you can that you've earned off staking, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the gas fees are atrocious, and sometimes those completely wipe out all of your profit that you've even made staking, especially for the average retail investor that really doesn't have a ton of money to throw into this stuff. I mean, for the most part, it pushes that person out of the market, and they don't actually have the ability to make any money doing any of these DeFi protocols. So you have to kind of have a decent amount to play with, because the fees alone are going to cost you hundreds of dollars, potentially thousands of dollars in the process. Now, this is why I love the idea of DeFi happening under XRP. With XRP, it's almost instant. I don't know if you guys have sent XRP, but I have. It's so fast. It's so efficient. The fees are pretty much obsolete, way faster than any of the stuff out there. And now imagine being able to do all of your normal DeFi stuff on XRP. I am a firm believer XRP is going to be one of the long-term best cryptos that you could have ever invested in. One of those cryptos that is always growing, always building, and pretty much is creating and paving the way for new adoption to take place. XRP solves so many of the problems that plague Ethereum, and now there's really no disadvantage with using XRP, because now they're even tapping into DeFi. So let's actually talk a little bit more about my thoughts and perspectives with Songbird. What is Songbird? What is this going to be doing? And how much value can we actually make as a community investing into these cryptos? So now let's give a quick introduction to Songbird. We are excited to release our updated plans on the development and launch of Flare. Flare, we have been conducting extensive testing of the network and the various core Flare products that are intended to provide utility. Our testing has now reached a point with many elements where little more can be understood from further testing on an isolated test network. We will now progress to live testing on an operational blockchain in an adversarial environment. In the next 6 weeks, we will be releasing Canary network for Flare called Songbird. Flare is going to be the underlying network where all of the DeFi is going to be done. And what is Songbird? Songbird is actually going to be the test network for all of this. So if you guys are familiar with Polkadot, Kusama is the test network of Polkadot, right? A Canary network is an operational blockchain with a defined and hence scarce token supply that is intended to be used to test features for a related mainnet. On a Canary network, users have a balance that cannot just be replenished at will. This is in contrast to a testnet, which generally has unlimited token supply available in increments to any user through a faucet. The defined and scarce token supply may confer value to the token, potentially making it attractive to attackers, such that the testing is real as it can possibly get. This allows for the hardening of the system under testing. Polkadot is the originator of the Canary network concept with their Kusama network, right? That is basically what is going to be the summary of the Canary network. It's pretty much just Kusama network for the Flare network that is being built inside of XRP, right? So it's a test network for new cryptocurrencies, new DeFi protocols that want to be launching inside of the Flare network. But before they actually release that into their finished product and post it into Flare for everybody to use, they want to make sure that they can test it. They want to run these tests to make sure it's actually going to work. And this is one of the big advancements with why I was so bullish on Polkadot very early, is simply because we've never been able to use this as an opportunity to test projects under Ethereum. I mean, with Ethereum, we pretty much just have to code as we go, we build it out, and then we pray and hope that there's not anything major, a flaw or something that can be attacked by a hacker, and everybody just loses their money, right? That was the big problem with Ethereum. It's pretty much just build as you go and pray and hope for the best. Well, with Polkadot, they solved that issue by creating the Kusama network. And with the Kusama network, you could now basically test your blockchains, test your DeFi protocols, do whatever you needed in a controlled manner before you actually released it on chain. And so that's why Polkadot has seen so much new value. That's why Kusama has seen so much value. And one of the cool things with Kusama, one of the big reasons we've seen it do so well, is simply because of the fact the only way that you can actually launch a mainnet inside of the Polkadot ecosystem is to have an auction that takes place in Kusama tokens. So you basically have to accumulate Kusama and then pay your way into the mainnet. And so this is why we saw so many people buying Kusama. Tons of the Kusama were going off the market, which was already a scarce supply, and the price of Kusama actually skyrocketed. So if we come over here and look at Kusama, let's go over here and just analyze what Kusama actually did upon launch. So this has been the chart of Kusama. It basically launched over here at around $1, bottomed somewhere around, well, about $2, bottomed at $1, and over the course of the last couple of years, it's rallied all the way up here towards about $650 approximately where it peaked at. And this is one that's going to continue to go up even higher from here, especially with the release upon even more of these tokens building inside of the Polkadot ecosystem. A lot more parachain auctions are going to be going off, and this is going to be causing a lot of the already scarce supply of Kusama to keep going up. Now, this is where XRP comes into play. And for the first time ever, we now have a test network that is being launched inside of XRP that's going to be doing the exact same process. Now, I actually wanted to share with you guys this cool little update, and Songbird is actually live trading on BitTrue, and so we're starting to see the launch so far. At one point it peaked all the way up here at about 90 cents per Songbird, and so the total supply is going to be about 15 billion. So it's got a much higher supply than Kusama does, but of course XRP has a much higher supply as a whole. And so basically this is now live for trading. If you guys claim self-custody, obviously you're going to get that attached to whichever Ethereum wallet you use. In my case, I use self-custody as well. But Songbird itself is now live for trading, and we should expect to see a lot more exchanges beginning to launch this, assuming as everything goes to plan. But I mean, at this point, they've done all the testing that they possibly can, so they figured that now is the time to launch if they are going to. Now, this little chart there really isn't anything to go off of. It just barely launched. I'm on a 15-minute candlestick, so we have no idea what's going to happen. This could fall to new lows like many of the new listing cryptos do. Nonetheless, there's a lot of people that got this for free, so usually there's a lot of short-term dumping that takes place, but I do fully expect that Songbird's going to be taking off and making plenty of new highs. This is going to do really well. People that got tokens are going to most likely make a decent amount of profit off of this. So for me personally, I'm holding. This is going to give us access to a lot of new perks inside of the XRP Flare network. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys can go over here to BitTrue. I don't have an account or anything. I just wanted to share with you guys where you could go look at that. Now, guys, this takes us to the actual XRP chart. Now, I wanted to analyze XRP. I wanted to talk about the Flare network. I want to talk about Songbird and the new Canary network that's launching, because I do foresee a lot of new value coming into XRP as a whole. A lot of these other cryptos are going to end up building on XRP. It's way faster. It's way easier to use. And they've been around for such a long time that they have some of the greatest developers inside of the crypto space working on this project. And so now it's time to actually analyze the price chart of XRP. What do I think that we're headed? You know, what's going on from here? A lot of people have been worried about this sell-off that we're seeing right now. But guys, I just want to remind you that where we're retesting is a massive level of support. It's been a strong level of high demand. We can see support here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and here. It was support here, and now we're literally us flipping this. We went all the way up here to these upper resistance levels, and now this is us retesting it as support. I fully expect support to hold, and then this is what's going to be taking us into our new all-time high breakout. I firmly believe that the next moves coming for XRP are going to be insanely parabolic. There's going to be a lot of retail FOMO jumping into the markets because we're so late in the cycle, guys. What I've often shared with you with Bitcoin is the fact that Bitcoin is gearing up for the most profitable part of this bull run. XRP has lagged, but nonetheless, XRP has thrown up one of the most bullish chart setups that you're going to find inside of a market. It has stacking one waves. Anytime you see stacking one waves, it's a sure sign that there's a big move coming. We saw wave one from the beginning of capitulation down here at like 12 cents, all the way up to $1, back down with the SEC lawsuit. And now we're getting ready for wave 3. What we just finished was wave 1 of 3, from 17 cents up to $2, back down to 50 cents. This was wave 1 of 3. So this is what I mean when I say stacking one waves, guys. Stacking one waves are very, very bullish, and it pinpoints that there's going to be a huge move actually coming. Don't pay attention to the time frames because I'm not drawing them right. I'm merely mapping out the Elliott wave count for you. This was wave 1 down here. And this is wave 1 of 3. What's coming next is wave 3 of 3, which is arguably going to be the biggest, most parabolic breakout in the entire cycle. We're just barely creating those first higher highs before we start to see massive green candles coming in here. And I believe that with the release of the Flare network, with Songbird going live, we are now going to see a lot of new money starting to flood into these markets. And this is just perfectly shown inside of the charts itself. And so, guys, I strongly believe that where we're going to be seeing us go next is going to be past these all-time highs. I honestly don't think it's going to be very hard for XRP to go up to $9, $9 to $10 in a rapid period of time, right? We've seen a number of cryptos do this where one day out of the blue, they just randomly just explode in value. And I believe the XRP is going to be getting back at that point. It's been pretty undervalued for a while. If we actually come over here and take a look at XRP, in market cap, it's definitely sold off slightly compared to what we're used to. We were always used to XRP being, you know, number 3 and sometimes even number 2 in market cap. But it's actually had a pretty decent size outperformance by a number of different cryptos, right? We're seeing Ethereum at about 353 million. We're seeing Cardano at 69 million, and XRP is only here at about 43. I should say billion. I didn't mean to say million. We're seeing XRP only at 43 billion, and so I honestly think that when this thing really takes off, we're going to see XRP get back closer towards valuations near Ethereum, just because I believe that that's generally where we're going to see XRP long term. We're going to continue to see it kind of lag just around Ethereum's market cap, because at one point in the last cycle, XRP actually flipped Ethereum short-term by market cap. So XRP ended up hitting about 131 billion in market cap in the last cycle. And so we're still pretty undervalued compared to where we have been. But if we go over here and actually look at Ethereum, at that exact same moment in time, Ethereum ended up hitting about 140 billion in market cap. So they were right there neck and neck. I believe that we're going to see the same thing play out once again for XRP. And if XRP goes on a massive tear upwards to $10, that's ultimately where we should expect to see that. Of course, we're going to see Ethereum go up at the same time that Of course, we're going to see Ethereum go up at the same time that that's taking place. I foresee Ethereum hitting at least $1 trillion in market cap by the end of this year. And so when that takes place, we should expect to see XRP somewhere between 350, 500 billion in market cap. And we could definitely see XRP even hit $1 trillion in market cap. I think a lot of people are underestimating the power of XRP. A lot of people have forgotten about it, but I personally have not. And I believe that what we're seeing right now reciprocated in the charts is simply a huge impulse coming. And so it's going to be hard to say exactly how high we go, but all I know is XRP has had one of the longest accumulation cycles that we've seen. Massive rounded bottom formation, stacking one waves, flipping previous resistance levels, now acting as support. I don't think you can get much more bullish. And so for us XRP holders, not only are we making a ton of money off of these new free airdrops that are coming in here, but the price of XRP is about to skyrocket because of all of this new demand. So anyways, guys, I wanted to give you this video just as a way to summarize some of the new advancements that are taking place inside of XRP, some of the cool stuff that we're going to be able to make a ton of money off of. Make sure you guys claim all of your stuff out here. You know, everybody that actually participated in the snapshot is going to be able to make a ton of money off of Flare and Songbird when everything is fully released and trading inside of the open market. So anyways, guys, if you found value in this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos. Once again, if you guys would like to join the Discord server or download my free ebook, links are provided for you in the description for that. If you guys want to follow all of my signals over the course of the rest of this year, there's going to be a ton of new profitable signals that are going to be blowing up with the entire market going parabolic. So if you guys want to know exactly what I'm doing with my money, links are provided for you in the description. Join that group. Remember, it's at a 50% discount, and I'm going to be closing off the access to that discount. So if you guys want to get in, know what I'm doing with my money at the end of the year, how I'm taking profits, where I'm diversifying profits into, like the stock market, links are going to be provided for you in the description. Go ahead and do that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to catching you in the next one. As always, peace out.